Hey, hello, and welcome back again to the Hyde Hermit Studio Archery. I'm your host, Hoy, illustrator, animator, graphic, and also voice actor. And here we are again, going to be doing some more artwork as per usual, chat. As per usual. We are back from all the conventions. That's right, we're back from MomoCon. We are back from Fan Expo Denver, chat. We're back from Fan Expo Denver. We came back on a Monday of all things. I had to go and recuperate and do some business meetings, but that's all right because we're here doing some art stream and you're going to hear to watch, chat. And by the way, coming up this month, I'm going to be over at the Fire and Ice Retro Gaming Expo, chat. We're going to be there on June 20th from the 21st. A 2-day gaming show, chat. We're going to be over there at the, how should I put it, Roseville Center. So you happen to be over there, please stop by our booth and check us out. And if you can't make it, please show your support by going up to our website at www.hydehermitstudio.com or simply just watch the ads. Just give us a sub. That's what, helps us out here. And guess what, chat? Guess what? Kick updated their API, chat. They updated their API finally, and now I have everything all connected through Mix It Up. I am super happy about that. So that's great. Great news, chat. Great news indeed. So let's go ahead and put on some tunes here and get the ball rolling here, chat. Hey, chat, have you seen the Backrooms film? I have, when I was over at Fan Expo Denver. And man, I had really, listen, chat, it was a really good film. I liked it because I've been following Kane Parsons for quite some time before, he got blown up super famous. I've been following his shit forever, since The Longest View. So I knew exactly what I was getting into, chat. Hell yeah. It's going to be a fun time. But yeah, no, I watched it over at the, I'm trying to think of which theater I was in, but it was a theater indeed. But, I think it was at the, Amco Theater or Texas Roadhouse. I don't even fucking know. But it was at a theater and I had a good time. Definitely recommend checking it out. I definitely recommend checking out The Backrooms. It was a good film, and I definitely recommend it 100%. So let's go ahead and put on some tunes here, chat, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do just that. It's okay. It's, let's see, weather. We're looking for weather jams, chat. We're looking for weather jams. Is what I'm trying to achieve here. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there we go, chat. We found it. All right, so let's go ahead and start finishing up our comic here, chat. That's right. We're going to finish off working. What the fuck's going on with my coconut dragon? Coconut dragon just bouncing all over the place. Oh my god, this coconut dragon was bouncing all over the place, chat. Wow. Talk about coconut dragon fun. Gavita, how's it going? What emo is that? What's going on with you, Gavita? What's new? Boom. We're back, chat. We are 100% back all the way. Oh, it's a Licky emo. Licky times. But yeah, also, chat, we updated some stuff. I'm trying to upload some more emotes on here, but Kick, guess what? Kick updated their API, so now I connected through Mix It Up, and so everything works now. It's a good time, chat. It is a good time indeed. I wonder. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here, chat. I'm gonna see if we can do this. We're gonna go boop. We're gonna test it out and go boom. See what pop up. Aha! There it is. So stuff from Kick does pop up. So there's that. I am excited about that. That's so cool. Gonna put all the emotes here and see what happens. Boink. Hell yeah. It is. It is progress that you do see in the page, Kavita. It is 100% progress. I am 26 pages in. I probably won't get this done for San Diego Comic-Con, but I am going to have some new product at San Diego Comic-Con, chat. Going to have some new two new Tiki shirt designs and some glassware. Chat, I'm going to have some really cool glassware. I did a collaboration with Boss Monster with their artist, Cool Kino, or, Cool Koinu, that I did. The creator of, how should I put it? The creator of Protogens is the case. Cool Koinu is the creator of Protogens, chat. I want to point that out to you. But yeah, we've been making some new content from, TikTok and all that jazz. But yeah, we just got back from MomoCon, which was a really good show. And we also got back from Fan Expo Denver over in Denver, Colorado. Guess what, chat? Guess what? I had a talk with Rebel Taxi. If anyone's not familiar with Rebel Taxi, I'm having talks with Rebel Taxi, aka shit, I forgot his other moniker. I know it's Rebel Taxi. Pan Pizza, aka Pan Pizza. It rings a bell, yeah. So Rebel Taxi, aka Pan Pizza, from YouTube, I think. Yep, he's a guy who reviews cartoons. He's a cartoon reviewer, but not only that, he recently reviewed the cartoon Loki IRL, which I recommend checking it out. I gave him my criticisms in person at MomoCon because he was guesting there at MomoCon, chat, and I gave him my opinions on what I thought about Loki IRL, and I basically told him that show didn't really need fucking 15 bumpers in it whatsoever. It didn't need 15 fucking bumpers. That was kind of like not necessary, but I thought everything else was really cool. I honestly thought everything else was super cool, chat. 100%. But yeah, he is. He's a YouTuber, but yeah, I met him in person. And so we're in talks of doing a collaboration, chat. Wants to do a collaboration, a Tiki shirt collaboration. So we're going to see how that's going to turn out. I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. We're going to find out, chat. We're going to find out all the way. See that. But yes. But look at that, chat. We're working on our comic here of the Coconut Dragon comic with Hoy and whatnot. We got to go ahead and figure out. Yeah. But yeah, what's new? What's new with you, Guvita? What's going on with progress with you? I wonder. See, I want to grab this. Ah, okay, I understand. You know what? I'm going to do something to make this pop out a little bit, to make that a little bit more obvious, is the case, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do just that. It's not what I want. Adding a new effect right now. Need to really stop touching the code. I need to finish other stuff non-app related. Oh yeah? What kind of new effect are you adding? Tell me more about this. And also, what other things do you need to do? I feel like you just don't leave your house, Guvita. You don't leave your house in the least bit. There we go. That's how we make shit pop out, chat. Finish a commission. Ooh, you know what's funny? I've gotten commissions over at MomoCon and FanX. Both Kai and I recently got commissions. They were just card size, artist trading card size commissions, but they're commissions nonetheless. Kai got 3 commissions at MomoCon, and I got a commission at MomoCon. Then at Fan Expo Denver, she got 1 commission for MomoCon, which is a sketch, and I got a $30 ink commission for me as well. And it was like from the furry community of anything else. So, and you know what's funny? It was the first time I ever got a commission at Fan Expo Denver, or even at MomoCon for that matter, because it was the first time being at MomoCon and whatnot. But Fan Expo Denver, I never get any commissions at Fan Expo Denver whatsoever. I never do. So this is the first, after how many years I've been at Fan Expo Denver, for getting a commission 100%. It's going to be great. But yeah, no, I finished it off and I sent it off today. I was a little irate with the mailman because I was worried he was not going to pick it up. But he did. The mailman did indeed pick up the package. So, gave the client the tracking number and everything. So everything's all good in the hood. 100%. Everything is all good in the neighborhood, chat. All about it. See, I have Hoy going, ugh. So what we're going to do, we're going to put black over here. But yeah, chat, have you been following the Lego drama? Has anyone been following the Lego drama recently? Because it's Lego time. And let's just say, oh, you have not been following the Lego drama, huh? Well, be prepared to step on some Legos, because check this out. So, a father and son has been collecting these Star Wars Legos for a very long time. So much so that they've been considered the largest Star Wars Lego sets in the world. Worth up to $200,000, chat. But what happened is the father recently got into an illness, and so the son decided to go to a company called Bricks and Minifigs, a chain store for Legos. And he went to the franchise and decided to do consignment there. If anyone doesn't understand what that means, it means that I still own the items. What I'm doing is that I'm putting my units in your store, and you get a percentage, like 5 to like maybe 10 or 30% of consignment and stuff like that. And so the son put all $200,000 of Legos at Bricks and Minifigs. There was a contract and everything that says he still owns, Brian still owns the Legos, is the case. So then what happened is the owner decided to sell the franchise because they're moving to a different country. So they go and sell the franchise to this guy who's lucrative in the Mormon religion, and basically kicked out the new franchisee out of the store after they did that. They kicked it out. And so now the new franchisee, the owner of that particular location of Bricks and Minifigs over in Oregon, Salem, Oregon, to be exact. And he's saying that we don't have any of the Legos. We don't have Brian's Legos. We're not going to give them back. We don't know what you're talking about. So there's some investigative journalism going on, chat. And a guy named Reckless Ben on YouTube, aka Reckless Ben, decided to do this whole ordeal to go after this dude who stole Brian's Legos. And Bricks and Minifigs denied this ever happened. And they're like, oh, and then the new franchisee owner is like, you stole the Legos. They're my Legos. Maybe you stole the Legos. So it's kind of like, this is some, and so they did everything. Reckless Ben did everything legal by the books. And they even sued them for small claims court of multiple $10,000 claims. And won, and they still haven't paid whatsoever. They still not have paid whatsoever, chat. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it's this weird legal version of a bully stealing Legos, chat. You know, it's equivalent. You go to you go to the playground, and it's like a kid going, "They're my Legos now." They're like, "Come on, get my Legos back. Lego by Lego. Come on, get my Legos back." And the kid's like, "No, they're my Legos. You can't have them. What are you talking about? I didn't steal any Legos. I don't even know what you're talking about. Maybe you stole the Legos." It's crazy. It's crazy, chat. $200,000 worth of Legos, chat, of Star Wars. Just give Brian his motherfucking Legos back, Bricks and Minifigs. Give them back. So Bricks and Minifigs, in order to avoid the lawsuit that they won, Bricks and Minifigs in Salem decided to close down the business. That's right. So they wouldn't have to pay Reckless Ben of the lawsuit. So they went to this whole thing, and Reckless Ben owns the Legos now. So now, Reckless Ben is in Mexico, chat. He's in Mexico because of how they want to arrest Reckless Ben all the way in Utah. Mormonism is a big-time cult, and you don't want to fuck with those guys, because they got mad connections. Definitely mad connections 100% all the way. It is a wild religion, chat. Close and run. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, Reckless Ben is in Mexico, so that way he can continue. And guess what? Even though, you know what's crazy? Bricks and Minifigs try to do a cease and desist with Patreon, because that's what Reckless Ben is on for Patreon. And they tried to, send a cease and desist to shut down his Patreon. And the Patreon owner told them to go stuff it. The Patreon owner told Bricks and Minifigs to go fucking stuff it. That's wild. Oh my god, so good. So fucking good. Amazing, chat. It's amazing. But man, in order to solve this problem, chat, he can either, Bricks and Minifigs, can either just pay the $200,000, just pay the $200,000, and just call the loss, or just simply give Brian's fucking Legos back. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, Bricks and Minifigs. Gotta give Brian's motherfucking Legos back. Gotta give them back. If you don't, then, well, kind of a little bit of a bitch. Crazy times. Ugh. But yeah, who commissioned you, Gavita? What kind of commission did the client request of you to do? Do you do safe for work stuff? Or are you the kind of person to be like, I'm only exclusive to NSFW work? Is an old commission, and yeah, you do both. You do you do safer work and NSFW stuff. Crazy, crazy. I mean, it's also cool, too. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. I mean, NSFW stuff definitely pays more. But, like, in both, you still have to network. You still have to network and show off your shit than anything else. And, man, talk about competitive gooners with AI, right? But even then, it goes full circle, because even the AI guys who are lazy to pay fucking, like, people would still go to the original artist anyways. Oh, yeah? Let me see what the new effect is. What is this new effect that you're trying to do? Oh, whoa. Damn. That is fucking sick. That is fucking sick. Oh my god. Wow. Talk about fucking, like, you know, music based. That's a music based effect. So cool. But yeah, so I was saying to you, Gavita, that the way I wanted this video to go was like, it shows a live screenshot of Honk, PNG Tuber Plus, PNG Tuber Remix, and like the icons are going into the garbage bin icon. And I'm saying, Honk, garbage. PNG Tuber Plus, garbage. PNG Tuber Remix, PNG Tuber Plus Remix, garbage. And then I go in after that talking about PNG, live PNG. And stuff like that. Because it's like, those are like those programs that I experience, and it's like, they weren't that great. They're not as amazing as live PNG. It's true facts. See, we got a PNG tuber program that's so fucking baller. But I'm friend with the remix dev. I feel bad. True, true. I wonder how that's gonna roll. Maybe I won't throw in a remix then. If you don't want me to trash remix, I'll just do it on PNG Tuber Plus and Honk. Because both developers in that program definitely, like, you know, fucked off and didn't do fuck all in the least bit. Remix has a lot of interesting stuff. I don't like the I feel like Remix is a little bit of a mess. I don't like the UI in Remix. Built on top of Plus, so it's a bad start. Yeah, it's literally built on top of Plus, yes. Well, because, like, the owner at least let it be, like, open source, you know? Instead of, like, reverse engineering it. It's the case. It definitely has, like, that going on. But still, the original owner of PNG Tuber Plus was like, whatever. But he's still getting money. That's the problem. He's still getting money through subscription base for the program. Till this day, he still receives money from people who are too lazy to turn off the subscription. Yeah. Still receives fucking money for this. I think it's on itch.io. You can either do pay one time or you can do sub. But yeah, he received money because the whole point for PNG Tuber Plus was like, because, okay, so I get duped every time and buy PNG Tuber Plus got me. So I got duped by Honk. I paid money for Honk. I think I remember it was like 12 or 15 bucks, right? And I was kind of hoping that if I gave money to the dev, that would, you know, help him, you know, work with getting updates for the program, right? Yeah, $10-$50, yeah, for updates for the program. And stuff for his time to, you know, to do small updates and whatnot. But he didn't do that. He just fucked off. He literally fucked off. And that program was so fucking janky, too. That was a janky-ass program. Like, I hated it. Then I did PNG Tuber Plus, and that seemed very promising because everyone was giving, like, good reviews to the original dev for PNG Tuber Plus. And people were like, oh my god, amazing. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be cool, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, people gave him money for it, and I gave him money for it. And I was like, okay, in hopes that, you know, that he would also add updates based on the suggestions from the itch.io forums, right? That was specific to that program. Yeah, the UI was messy and laggy, and not only that, it crashed. It crashed all the fucking time. That program literally crashed all the time. And then he also crashed out, and he's like, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's just too much work. And I was like, bro, you're still getting money. What the fuck? You built a whole fan base of people who are like giving you money financially, and you're like, no, I'm good. I feel like it was such like a really big rug pull for that. So I like used the pro for a long time. Then I saw a PNG Tuber remix, and I was like, okay, this is a little bit better. This is definitely a little bit better than PNG Tuber Plus. I like where this is going, but the UI in PNG Tuber remix is pretty like messy and all over the place. Oh, really, Pat? Yeah, it hasn't crashed for me at all. Maybe I should update it or some shit. But yeah, so far, and since I was like the only time like when I met you was me complaining. It only crashed after exporting video. Wow. But you fixed that already? But now it doesn't. Hell yeah, let's go. But yeah, and when I met you was when I was complaining about, like, you know, the PNG format. I don't know what the fuck I don't remember what I was complaining about, but I was complaining about something. And you're like, hey kid, yeah you, I have this cool program. You want to test it out? And I was like, yes. You want some drugs? You want to try this PNG Tuber program? It's the hot new thing right now. Opens long coat. Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. It's live PNG. You know you don't have to be naked under the coat. You can just show me. What are you buying? What are you selling? I'll buy it for a high price. I'll sell it for a high price. I have the stuff. She's got the stuff. She's got the stuff. She's got the stuff. Oh my god, but yeah, no, this program's been really good. I'm actually happy. One, I'm happy with the results of this program whatsoever. I'm also happy that you, Gavita, are very responsive and actually would listen to people who want certain features. Especially me. Because, like, usually most devs would be like, that's too much work. I don't know, man. That's too much work. Adding in Photoshop, like, transform tool and stuff, and, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I remember I used to go in the Godot Discord, and I would have, like, 4 to 5 hour conversations with, like, Godot developers. And they would, like, make up, like, bullshit excuse to, like, not do the thing. Or they'll, like, not do it. People using it so far, worried if a lot of people suddenly join. That's why I want to gate suggestions to people who contribute. Yeah, true, absolutely. Because you don't want to have the program to be, like, too much features, right? Where it's, like, overloaded with too much features. But what I do like, Gavita, is that they have this, that you included a, dependency feature, which is cool because people can pick what type of features they want into the program that you can download the, independent dependencies for neat streaming stuff. Yeah. And I think that's pretty neat. To basically literally install plugins for the program that do specific things. So I think that's also pretty damn cool. Chat, did you know that once I finish this comic, I'm hiring someone from, who worked on the My Little Pony comics named Mary Zoraida, who's gonna do a guest, cover for the Coconut Dragon comic. To be honest, the FMV does not allow, bundling in the program, so the dependency manager helps to get over that. Yeah! And that works. That definitely works. It makes it, like, super fucking cool. God, that's a really cool feature that you added on there for shit like that. Like, goddamn. I'm assuming you can also change the colors, too, right? In the background or whatever when the head was shaking back and forth. I'm assuming that's a thing. Yeah. Number of clones and colors. Oh my god. You can put infinite clones and infinite colors. And try to see if you can crash the program. No, 6 max to avoid app exploding. Okay, I figured there's a limitation to it, but that's fine. I don't think you need something like that fucking crazy. Like, I don't think that's, like, necessary in the least bit. Yeah, because you definitely don't want the program to explode and be like, oh, it crashed. Wah wah. But yeah, no, that's a pretty cool feature. I also like the throw-in feature. How do you let me ask you something. For the throw-in feature, how do you get it to connect with Twitch? Do you just like log in through Twitch with that, like how Mix It Up logs in through that, so that way the program will communicate with Twitch API? You know Kick's API is out, so you can do hotkeys and WebSockets. I see. But you can have chat throw the stuff, right? Okay. Yeah, because I know that Twitch has an API you can connect through, and then Kick recently released their API now. That's already connected to Twitch. Oh, cool. I use Mix It Up. Wait. Can you, I know Mix It Up's stuff is connected. I know Mix It Up has an API. Okay. Find out if that's, like, locked in. Because I'd like to know if that's a possibility. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mix It Up does has WebSockets. Yes, this is true. True fact. So we can probably WebSocket in. We can go and WebSocket in. Your WebSocket. Your WebSocket. Your WebSocket till you knock it. Select inverse. Gonna select modify contract. Gonna do it by 3. Boom. Yeah. Basically, Twitch redeem equals Mix It Up gets the event, and then Mix It Up sends the event to Live PNG, and Live PNG explodes. I mean, throws stuff. Yes. Ooh. Can I upload the assets through the Live PNG program? Or is there like a tab that would go to the assets and be like, here's all the assets and blah, blah, blah. I'm curious what the UI looks like on that. Like, alright, so you know how, like, Tits has a UI, right? And, like, alright, like, I'll show you. Like, for example, on Tits, I can go like this, right? Here's a little character, right? And then there's the object manager right over here, right? There's the object manager in Tits, right? It has all this shit right here inside is a case. So I'm curious about, is there like a tab that goes to the object manager and stuff like that? And then there's like the throw scene and whatnot. That's what I'm curious on, what the UI looks like for that. I mean, I know it's the same UI in Live PNG, but I wonder if there's like a tab that goes to the objects manager. What I'm getting at here. Because if that's the case, I mean, I don't mind if it doesn't have like an option for 3D stuff. Okay, there's the throwables, and there's the... Okay, okay, and there's the triggers right there, too. Okay, yeah! You made it easy! Hell yeah! Easy times. What about the throwing effects that you're showing? How do you have to like code that in the simple code thing? Nah. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, now we need to create this bullshit and make it all work out. Another DM. Gosh. Okay, here's all the throwables. Okay, spawn zone. Okay. Target relative directed. I do like the fact you added the thing where it follows the character, too. I think that's pretty cool you did that. But if I wanted to, like, move, I have to go inside live PNG to, like, make it move. And call whenever you have time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do... I don't know how long you stay up, though. Oh. It has been up since beta 8, I think, but usually up at night. Okay. I mean, I think if I update it probably wouldn't, like, remove my character or anything if I downloaded the updated version. It wouldn't, like, remove my character or anything, would it? Or, like, any of the special coding that I added to it, right? I don't think it would. Because I had the file saved, so... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, because I think that last time I updated, and then it didn't, like, remove anything, so yeah. But yeah, I like the simplistic coding into this, too. What I'm thinking, well, alright, so, Because I know it's, like, built inside a program, because the way I have it here is I have the character, like, masked into one thing. So I have to figure out a bunch of shit. So, like, the objects are going to be coming from a masked area and stuff like that. I have a versioning in the save files. If I updated something that would break previous stuff, I bumped the save file and add to fix the previous. Right. Yeah, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yes. I like how these coconut dragons are going extremely slow. Because these are unlike some weird, I would say, AVIs with transparency. I added that after seeing many complaints of people in Remix. Oh, really? About Avatar breaking or working different from one version to another. Oh, I see. I gotcha. I gotcha. It seems like that you're like outsmarting the people over at PNG Tuber Remix than anything else. Because for the way that you're doing stuff, it feels like you're like a one man army of developers. Be like, boom, 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 boom. I'm doing everything that people wanted and exactly what I want. Oh, I told her about versioning long ago to avoid those issues. Yeah, like I said, with PG Tuber Remix, stuff like that, like it's there, but it's like almost but no cigar. You know what I mean? Cause I hate it about like PNG Tuber Plus is like whenever I talk to the guy, the developer who did that, I remember he had it like on that weird animation system that was like it would God, what's it called? It would frame everything frame by frame, but you had to put everything like a video game, right? You had to put everything, but so he programmed to be like 60 frames, and I'll do it at 60 frames, and then the whole program would break and it wouldn't even show the image, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, the PG Tuber uh plus guy. God, what was his name? Cause he definitely was pretty rude, that's for sure. Bit of a how should I say, Kairos or something. Yeah, it was Kairos, right? Carrot cake. Kairos is what the name. Yeah, Kairos. He was a bit of a cunt. I will say that. He was a bit of a cunt all the way. Like, it wasn't necessary. It's like people were asking him to be like, dude, you made the program. You gained a fan base because of your program than anything. And now you're like, no, never mind. I'll just go and rug pull you guys. And like, too much, too much. It's like, okay, Kairos. Him being rude made me want to make my... Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's the motivation you need. You needed some asshole to tell you to be really fucking rude to you. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to make my own app with blackjacks and hookers. Beat that, Kairos. And when Remix came out,